Hello everyone. So now we are going to gear up into this PowerPoint course. Up till now, whatever we have covered, those were basic topics. Let's start with some intermediate and advanced level creations. This video is going to cover some creation techniques which are going to boost your creativity and the speed of PowerPoint creation. Before that, quickly go to our channel, subscribe to it, and hit the like button if you like this video. Also, let us know in the comment section if you have any questions on this topic or want us to cover any specific thing in MS PowerPoint.
So we can create custom shape. How can we do that? Okay. I go to insert, shapes, then I simply add a circle. This is a normal circle. I'm going to zoom in a little. Now I'm going to insert another shape and I'll draw an oval now. Like this. If I merge these two, somewhat like this, rotate it, this gives me somewhat of an icon of what I'm trying to create. Yes, I can of course refine it further, change the size, add another shape to maybe refine it. But this is somewhat similar to what I'm trying to create. Right now, let me select both of them and I'll show you a very important option. Okay. Go to format. Whenever you have a shape, go to format. Go to merge shapes. Okay, under merge shapes, there are different options. First is union. It will combine both of the shapes together. Then we have combine. The intersecting part will be deleted and the remaining part of the shape would be retained. Fragments, all three of them would be there, but in different fragments. Right? Intersect. Only the part which is common or which is overlapping amongst the two shapes will be given me as an output. Right? And then we have subtract. So subtract is important. Before I teach you subtract, I want to tell you something. It matters, while selecting subtract, it matters which option you're selecting first. If I select the oval, the outer oval first, and then the inner oval, I'm telling PowerPoint that the outer oval is my primary shape. Hence, it will subtract the inner oval from the outer oval. Watch this. My inner oval has been subtracted from my outer oval. Right? On the other hand, if I do a separate piece, I select the inner oval first, telling PowerPoint that this is my primary shape, and then my secondary oval. Go to the merge shape and subtract it. You will see this is a different result. Why? Because it's now subtracted the second oval from the first oval. I select one shape, then I press Shift key and I press the click on the second shape. Now both of the shapes are selected. Then if I press the Shift key again and I select the third shape would also be selected.
Well, we've successfully created the custom shapes. Now let's go all in, wear our artistic hats, and design the most creative presentations that we can. Let's get started.
Okay, we'll place it on the topmost header of our slide. Reduce the size a little bit. Right, and then edit text and say S. Right, we can rotate it a little bit to match that shape. Right, and then insert a word art. We know how to insert text, right? We did it a couple of times yesterday. I'll insert a word art which says slide B. Okay, what is the shortcut to reduce the size of text, guys?
Control Shift less than.
Exactly. Control Shift less than. So reducing the size. I've added slide B to it. Okay, how about, let's see the slide again. We've created this, we've created this and this. We're left with a laptop. Of course, there's an image which we'll be downloading from internet. And we have this option of get editable template. Right. So now watch carefully. I'm going to insert a shape which has some rounded edges. Okay, that's the second of the rectangles if you see. This one. It also says rounded rectangle. Okay, and I'm going to draw it here. Now each shape in PowerPoint will have this corresponding yellow point to it. What is this used for? This is used to change the shape according to our choice. Okay, currently it's slightly rounded. Currently, the edges that we are seeing on the screen are slightly rounded. If I drag this yellow point out, it will become completely pointed, just like a normal rectangle. But if I drag this point in to the maximum, a full circle will be created on both of the edges. And this yellow icon works differently for different shapes. We'll see in the coming slides. Right, so as of now, it depends on what type of shape it is, and then you can use the yellow icon to customize it. Okay, I'll do an edit text and say get vegetable template, increase the size. Right, now I want to make this red, so I can go here. And it's not exactly red, right? It's slightly pinkish red. Right, so I'll select the get editable template, go to shape fill, and it says more fill colors. Right, I don't have a pinkish red here. So I'll go to more fill colors, and here is a pinkish red for me. Right, I'll manually drag wherever I want. Manually drag this color, and then it will have a pinkish red for me, somewhat this. Click on OK, and it will give me a pinkish red color. Now we're going to drag this a little bit down. Let's see how the slide is looking. Okay. Now we're going to insert a laptop. Okay. So for laptop, we need an image from the internet. Let me select this one. Okay. Right click on it, save image as. Right. And I'm going to save this image. Save, and I'm putting it into my PPT. I can drag it, or I can use insert option, right, to insert it into my PPT. Right? Okay, so we have this image, and now you see that, let me change the background. More evident. Green color, okay. Now you see the background is entirely green, but this image has a white background to it. Now, how do I remove this white background? How do I remove this white background? There is an option available within PowerPoint. Okay, not foolproof, but helps 99% of the time. Okay, so I go to format, I go to color. While I'm selecting the picture, okay, while I'm selecting the picture, I go to format, I go to color, and then there is an option of set transparent color. Do you see this option? Set transparent color. As soon as I click on it, my entire my pointer becomes a pen, right? And whichever color I will click on the entire slide, that color will become transparent. In this case, I want the white color to be transparent. I click on it, and the entire white color is gone. And there are parts of laptop which are gone. Why? Because those were originally matching to the white color. See. Yes, I'm going to explain it again. So go to format. Under color, you have this option of set transparent color. Under set transparent color, I click on white, and the entire white portion is now gone. Even if your background is black, it will work in the same way. Right, this is one option that I wanted to explain you, and hence I chose this image. Else, directly on Google, you can say laptop and say transparent background. There will be multiple PNG and GIF images which could give you such outputs, right? This is one of the outputs, and I think this is what was used in this particular slide. Right, do you see? It's exactly the same. You could right click and save it and use it. Or you can use a different one also. Right, you can use this one. This also has a transparent, no, this one has a white background, not a transparent one. How do you identify if it's transparent or not? Watch carefully. Okay, this is a laptop, and currently behind the laptop there is a checkbox which is appearing. Do you see? This is not a white background. This is a white and gray background like a checkbox. This means that there is nothing in the background and the background is transparent. On the other hand, if I select this image, you will see the background is white. Right? There is no checkbox here, and hence the background is not transparent in this image. So let's select this one. Right? It says license detail, and we know that Pixabay is one of the resources where you can get free images. Right? That's from experience, but of course you can visit the website and see the license details. It's a Creative Commons org. Right? So you can easily reproduce it. Save this image. And I'll drag it into my PPT. Right? Deleting this. Already has a transparent background. You see only the image option. Only the image has the corresponding color material. Remaining part is already transparent. Right? Now I can change the background. Let's see what the background is in our slide deck. It's the same color or similar color as that of this button. Then there's a circle or an oval which has Airbnb pitch. Right. Okay. So we'll insert a normal square or a rectangle. Right. This time I can use an eyedropper tool to pick up this color, right? Eyedropper tool to pick up this color, and I can insert an oval, slightly off oval. Right. Again, I can merge different shapes to create the exact shape. Right. I would say no fill, but the outline line would be white. Right. And then I can insert a word art which says Airbnb or whatever you want to put. Changing the color to. Is this clear, guys? Right. So this is how it looks. And it's almost similar. Of course, some fonts and everything would be changing, but yeah, it's almost similar to the slide that we saw in the deck. Okay.